So it's finally time to do the main story mission now that we've cleared out all the side stuff here. So we're going to do the Blood of Arlathan. But before I jump into that, two things. Number one, three things. I just added one. Number one, I'm on child duty today. My wife, it's early in the morning, but my wife has an early morning appointment. So if my 4-year-old suddenly wakes up, I'm just gonna have to like split this episode, not with the like where it is, but I'll just come back to it and it'll be like a weird jump cut. But I'll point that out if that happens. Number two, I totally didn't get the pictures done in time that I wanted to for the previous episode, but now I did. So you could take a look at my awesome painted night haunt that I talked about in the previous episode, which I took to a tournament. It was great. It was a lot of fun. Really love these models. I'll keep them on screen scrolling as I talk about number three, which is that a couple days ago I had a appointment, a doctor's appointment, and what happened was I needed to go into, it was just like a yearly checkup, but I've also had like really bad like bloating and like burping and whatnot over the past, I don't know, couple months. So it was just kind of like a, you know what, let's just get the gut looked at. So I had to do a gut test, and I basically had to blow into a bag. So you take a deep breath, you blow into this bag, they seal it, and then they give you this gross stuff. It's like the only way I could describe it is it tasted like a lemon head in liquid form. Lemon head is like a sour hard candy here in the States. But another way to describe it, which actually I think is probably a bit more apt, is if you've ever just had straight vitamin C, like the powdered stuff, it tastes just like that. It was so sour, and you had to also take a little pill with it. So I had to sip it. It wouldn't let me chug it. I had to sip it through a straw because they wanted air to go into your stomach. So I did that, and then they come back in 15 minutes, have to blow into a bag again. And then they take the two samples and they see like because that stuff they give you activates bad bacteria in your gut, and if that stuff is if there's too much of it, then you've got a problem. And so they're able to determine whether or not you have too much of it this way. The results came back last night. It's negative, so we're good on that front. Still some questions as to what's going on then, but at the same time, that stuff has wrecked me. I had such a horrible like 2 to 3 hours directly afterwards, and then just I've been nauseous ever since and slowly fading. Yesterday was the worst, even though my appointment was 2 days ago, and then today it's like mild. But just if I just suddenly stop talking for like 45 seconds, probably because I'm just feeling very nauseous. Just as a heads up. All right, cool. Well, let's now go into this. Now I've got all that out of the way, and I don't have to talk about it while we're actually doing the main mission. What? I gotta bring Nev? Really? I don't want to bring Nev. She detonates Sundered. Do I have something that applies Sundered? I mean, I could bring Lucanus. That would be kind of cool, right? Detonates Weekend. Man, I don't want to bring her. This is a problem. You know what? I have not brought Harding in a while. I could bring her. But I kind of want a tank, but I don't want to bring a tank that... yeah. You know what I mean? Maybe I go with Harding. Because she's got her, like, special thing. We haven't gone with her in a while either. Let's take Harding. Whereas I think we have played with Lucanus recently. I'm curious how this is going to go.
Well, they're waiting for something. There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
Oh, I can fit in.
They're gathering to watch people be killed.
It's the Venatori. Spilling blood is their religion.
And we won't let that happen.
I hate cultists. It'll be a fight, or wait, through the crowd? Yeah. I want to say this because I'm curious what his answer is going to be, but it seems kind of obvious.
We're going through them? Won't they notice?
Not if you look like them.
Exactly. Like,
I
okay.
found you some disguises.
Come on, Rook. Stay on the same page as everybody. You know what I mean?
Well, do I look evil enough?
No.
You'll fit right in.
No, she doesn't.
I'll just hide behind Nev. I'll go with the Veil Jumpers.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please, try not to stand out.
With my luscious locks, I'll never stand out. Get the Venatory. Get to the Venatory gathering. Before I do anything, we gotta go level some nerds up, right? Because Harding hasn't been leveled up. Oh no, I did level her up when I got her stuff done. So Nev is the one that has been leveled up. We'll go down her healing route, although I don't currently have that on her bar, do I? And I have heals with Harding. So do I just go... What, she can apply weakened? I didn't know that. Well, then I would have just taken... Oh my goodness. Well, now we know. Okay, let's can I undo these points? Now we have 4. There we go. This is her Blizzard, and this is her Icebreaker. I think we're gonna do Icebreaker to apply the weakened. Damage versus barrier, crit damage. On critical hit applies frozen, or on critical hit applies chilled. Let's do frozen. Duration, and that's it for her points. She has that ability equipped. Let's double check that Harding has her detonates apply sundered. Wait. Hers detonate sundered. Okay, cool. Just making sure. And I've got her points down, the heal and the applying sundered. Okay, cool. Just double checking. I think we're all good. Although, I just realized I should probably double check what her cool ability does. Soothing potion cooldown is reduced. Nice. Harding's detonation damage is increased by 25%. You and your other companions gain bonus 20% damage and 15% cooldown reduction. I'm going to say that's pretty good.
What about
That's
the others?
very good.
They'll be close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
Okay. I'm going to be honest. We stick out like sore thumbs. Like, it's not even close. The other people all look like they're, like they belong here. Maybe we should wear our hoods. Although, does wearing a hood make you more suspicious?
I thought I saw someone in the trees. Strife and the Veil Jumpers.
I thought I saw that too. Good to know they're watching over us.
Are they, though? Is this where I need to go, or is this just a bunch of loot? I'm totally cool with picking up a bunch of loot. This is a main quest, so it's likely to give us some nicer quality crap. Like that jeweled brooch. The Death's Disciple common appearance. Yeah, sure. Temple of the Sun. There is a lot here to explore for just a normal like main mission. I can't spacebar. Good to know. Can I attack? No? Well, let me do that. Is that where I need to go? No, but there's a chest down there. I like how this completely dissolves any tension. It's like, you know, we're up there having the conversation with the Dalish. Like, oh yeah, we gotta get in there. We gotta sneak in. Yeah, all right, let's get this disguises on. Let's go. Gotta make it quick. Rook's like, hold up, I see a chest. Yeah, it's way down on the side of the cliff. I'll be back in 10 minutes. This is a funny thing because like level design is interesting in the way that it has such a huge effect on a game, both positive and negative, right? You can have really positive effects.
These sleeves, they'll get tangled in my bowstring.
We'll wear them as long as we don't have to fight.
Not your bowstring. So like, you know, it can have good effects. If you have really good level design, it aids to the gameplay. A great example of this is Doom 2016. Level design in that was 10 out of 10. I actually think, what is this? 20% charge attack damage, 20% damage versus enemies 20 or more meters away. Weak point hits at 20 or more meters away, deal 50% of your critical damage. It's additional weak point damage. And range companions deal 100% weapon damage. That's interesting. But it's not as good as our current bow, I think. Our current bow is really fun to use. So, like, actually, I would say Doom Eternal is probably a better example of great level design. Well, I mean, I guess it's debatable, but in my case here, it's good because your moment-to-moment gameplay is aided by the way that those levels are laid out. You know, whether it be jump points or where you're going to like be able to engage enemies and what kind of like destructive stuff are there, you know, barrels and whatnot. You use that stuff. It aids your gameplay, but it can also be a very bad thing, or level design, if you do it incorrectly. If you have it so you have a very tense moment and yet you have this crazy offshoot path that takes you down a winding thing that takes forever to get through, only to have a chest at the end, and then you realize like you just dissolved all of that tension in the level design. Like imagine if Indiana Jones is running away from the giant boulder, right? He's running down the hall, just booking it. Here comes the boulder. Oh no. And then he looks and there's a side path, and it's possible he'll get crushed if he goes down the side path, because not only is there a boulder coming, but like maybe there's also like a flood happening or like water is rushing in. But he, instead of running down the side path and then having to like, you know, get to the end and be quick about it because the water is also coming, it's like he sees the side path and everything pauses and he's like, hold up, and he runs down the side path, takes his time, loots the chest, comes back into the hallway, and then starts running and everything resumes. It's like that's what this has done. It's bad. A brief message. Taven. Leaving you to pack up the rest of the gear. Sani is not doing well. Shouldn't have let him drink from the lake. I knew there was something off with the water. Finish your observations and get back to camp. Not saying that there was any tension here to begin with, but it does kind of feel like we're trying to hurry up and we're trying to do this thing. And you're not only giving Rook a reason to just go dawdle, which kind of removes that tension, and then you're giving a reason to talk about it and dawdle even longer, which definitely removes the tension.
To bleed the Dalish deer.
They're going to kill Ahala just for fun?
That's what they do.
We can't do anything that'll draw attention to ourselves.
Damn it.
Should definitely be wearing hoods, my boys.
We don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
I'm not going to. I'm just going to move on. Also, my Rook is an elf. You wouldn't want to watch that. Gotta sneak by all these guys. See, like, this is what we should have immediately gone into. Like, the actual mission part of it. Wow. There's got a horde of stuff. Like, this is fine, right? Because it's not crazy off the beaten path. Crumpled note. The boys and I found a bunch of things in the ruin. There we go. Stuff of the Dalish mist. You can feel lingering magic in some of it. Heard you're headed back to the city for your Templar business. That's like one of the first mentions of Templars we've had in this episode, or in this series. Counting on you to get this crap out of here before others find it. You know, some of them will just want to worship it or something, but I'd rather line my pockets. What's in here? Okay, we got a new chest piece. Epic. 50% arrow regeneration, 15% weak point damage, 25% charged bow damage. Really nice. Fully charged bow shots are highly likely to disrupt all nearby enemies. So really good. The ability damage is pretty hot. I like the slowdown effect of what I've got. But man, I would use that if I didn't have my current one. Because it is like significantly better than what I had.
How was the mayor of Demeter's Crossing?
The god's hold on him was stronger than he knew.
Although you
Shouldn't have
spared the
expected anything
mayor,
more from someone like him.
he could not resist the will of the gods. That's a problem. We're gonna have to kill him. Right? I give you one chance, one strike. Yeah, you mess it up after I've given you the grace the first time, and then you're done. So, baby. That's how I play. It's like I've given you grace, given you forgiveness the one time, and then you make the same mistake twice. You're done. You're out of here. Could shoot you with an arrow. Make it painful. Really? I gotta squeeze between them for the loading? Ah. Hello there. There's a lot of Venatori here.
What do you think looks like in person?
Are you just sitting on that guy?
What is wrong with you? Have you forgotten which side you're on?
No. I mean, think about if we could turn them. Riding beside a rook at the head of Devinter's vast armies.
What?
Someone likes you.
Keep your voice down.
I think a lot of people probably do. A little fascination going on. Infatuation.
Is this elf your servant, my lady?
Dumat's teeth. Must I defend my entourage to every low-paid toady out here?
I'm sorry, my lady. I was given instruction to...
Tell someone who gives a damn.
She plays the part well.
Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods. But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless.
Out of my way. It's Elgarnon, not Gillenane like we expected.
All right, you handled that well.
That was impressive.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage.
A human mage. Show them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying, Gillenane's not here. It's just Elgarnon.
Fewer tentacles is good.
Hopefully that means fewer tentacles.
Love it. Alright, let's go. You know what? I'm kind of in on this mission. I'm having fun with this so far.
Does anyone else hear that?
Yeah, they probably do. Rook. Ooh, music is cool. I like that. Okay, maybe they don't hear that.
Dear child, you were born into obscurity. Sorrow etched on your bones. I see you. I feel your pain.
He's making promises. Tempting me.
He's telling me he can protect everyone. My family. Ferelden.
Oh, this is cool. This is cool. I like this. Maybe this is all set up and we've been brought here to be sacrificed.
For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods.
This dude straight up looks like a vampire.
From beyond the veil, I heard your lament and have come to deliver you from desolation. Dragon of night, I break your chains. Hear my voice and rise.
Whoa. Whoa.
I am Elgarnon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
The archdemon is already fueling him.
That's a big dragon.
Your Tevinter crumbles under its own weight. I can restore it. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old
Emmerich's here too.
and dangerous.
I guess we all are.
Mythalinas. It's too strong, I can't break it.
We've got this.
I'm trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Balara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
Yeah, we're not prepared for that dragon. The archdemon, whatever it is. That thing is nuts. That thing is huge. It's at least triple the size of the dragon we just fought in the previous episode.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
There are, but are there loot
Sending the
things
cult
back
after
there?
us.
Elgarnon is right there. We're just leaving?
No. We can't touch him now that his archdemon's in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's smart. We can't do anything about that. We gotta get out. We gotta go.
For glory.
Ow. Oh my goodness with you. I'm just gonna hit this. Go immune. Pop him.
Here they come.
That's like far more advantageous for us to do. All right, let's do your combos. That. I'll just hit my heal. I have 4 potions? How did I get 4 potions? Where'd that come from? Oh, you know what? It's coming from one of them, isn't it? I think it might be Harding. It's giving us an extra potion. I believe so. I could be wrong. Let's just do all this. Point blank arrow to the face. I like the little flip backwards after I like start arrowing. Oh my goodness, throw this down. Do this again. Come on, I'm hitting Q. Like, I am not blocking. I don't think I was in the middle of an animation either. Hey, you. All right, let's run and get him. I suppose that was a win. You're right. Pick that up. Come on, guys. You can't shoot him. There's like 1 health left. Team. Come on, team. What do I bring you for? Throw this out. I like 100% want to kill the little guy first. The big guy's easy to deal with when you get the arrows going. But, well, actually, at this point, I may as well just let my Rain and Decay finish him and completely miss twice in a row on the shield boy. Come on. There we go. Any loot? No.
Look there. The archdemon.
Does it see us? Please tell me it doesn't see us.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it would just be sitting there like that. What's it doing? Is it eating? Like what? Seriously, what's it doing? Any mages? Nope. Just assassin boys. Which makes my job a lot easier. Because I can just keep popping off here. Just like weakening them all down. Do I want to do another one? Yeah, let's do another. Hello, boys. Oh, now what the? I'm sucking at shooting today. Let's go pick this up. I don't know what it is. Oh, just gold. Okay. Get back. Parried that one. It's like the first parry I've had in like 10 episodes. Maybe longer than that, honestly. I just don't use the parry as much as I should. I think if I was playing a warrior, I absolutely would use it a lot more. Or even a mage. But dodging around as a rogue just feels so good. Can I loot that chest? Almost just fell in the water. Oh. Yeah, that's a big boy. That's a real big boy. They call it an archdemon, but what's the difference between an archdemon and a dragon? Isn't it just a blighted dragon?
Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
He's riling them up. They won't back down now.
What happens when they don't give him?
Not sure where that set of arrows just went. It just like flew off onto the wall there. Maybe there's enemies up above that I just shot with it. Oh, whiffed on that. Hey, you. There we go. Is there anything over there? That
Well, that's done.
may be the way that I need to go. Yeah, I think it is. because this is like a side area. I already have max ultimate, so I don't even need to do that. So this goes back to my point earlier about the level design. Like, it's kind of a cool side thing here, but if this just gives me gold, then yeah, pure ore. Thanks, and Heartwood. Cool. So glad that we took the 45 seconds to come down here and get that. Completely breaks that tension, like I said. Cool level design, but in the context of what you're doing in the story, it kills it, in my opinion. How the hell do I get in that one? Okay, I just took a missile. Oh, some darkspawn, of course. Can we get a heal? Yeah.
Of course. Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends?
Did she heal me? Oh, she did. Okay. Oh, big boys. Just trying here. Ooh, we got them all bundled up. Beautiful. Because when I throw this thing, it's going to do a bunch of damage to all these nerds. Or I'm going to completely whiff. And that figure. Finish him. Oh, yeah. Good job, Brooks. Oh, goodness. That was funny. Oh, hello. Quite a few boys here. Yes, I see the darkspawn behind me, by the way. But I got bigger fish to fry. No, stop that. Much better. Hey, this is Sparta here? Probably not. Alright, kill the darkspawn, right? Because my stupid idiot companions just don't know what to do to that. The thing's at like 1 health and they just can't kill it. It's so annoying that they don't do enough. I really do wish that their damage output felt meaningful. It just doesn't do anything at the moment. Oh. How am I almost dead? Thank you. He like casts some kind of like damage over time on me, I think. Alright, what else we got?
Got through that.
Yeah, we gotta get through all their stupid little thingy-majigs here. But I think I kill this one from up here, which opens up the other ones. But first, oh, is he still over there doing his little dragon thing?
It doesn't seem to be yet.
Gillen ain't lost her dragon.
Focal blade. It's pretty good. I'm gonna have to keep that one in mind if it gets upgraded again. I'll shoot that one, which unlocks that one. We'll wait. So I can shoot it from here. Which unlocks that one? Does it? No, it unlocks this one. Which means I can jump back over here without having to go all the way back down. It's kind of convenient. Where is it? I saw the bolt. What? Am I crazy? Down in there. Okay. I guess I gotta go down then. Oh, that sucks. Did I find a thing for that? Oh, you know what? It's in there, isn't it? Damn it. I needed to jump down anyways. Let me know in the comments if you did the exact same thing. I'm just trying to save time and ends up taking longer because I should have just jumped down to begin with. Also, I should have considered that there could be loot here. Yeah, of course. And we run this over here. I actually completely forgot about the thingy-majig. What? What happened to it? Why did it just stop back there? That was odd. You, go in. Open sesame. Alright, then that one unlocks the one up there. So then I can go up there and shoot at it. Or I guess I could shoot it here. Whoa. He did the whole, like, I'm gonna kneel down thing. I was not prepared for that when I first started aiming. What? Oh, this guy. Fine. You wanna play this game? You play this game. We're all empowering that one there. Can I move, please? All right, let's target him with the combo. Man, that combo is pretty good. But freezing them is great. That's so much easy damage. And crowd control. One for Rook. Are you kidding me? I think I kill everything. You know, in an action RPG, if you're playing Diablo, and you got like if your little companions following you around, like the Templar from Diablo 3, or some of the new mercenaries from Diablo 4, then yeah. If you see them killing everything, it doesn't feel good. You're like, wait a second, that's mine. But in a Western RPG in which you're playing in a party, right? Which we all have an understanding of what that looks like. And you can't seem to get your companions to do anything useful, then it doesn't feel right. Like, they need to be doing something more than they are. Like, I should be seeing them kill off old darkspawn things. That should be pretty normal for them. But the fact that they can't even seem to do that, or do really any meaningful damage, unless you, like, specifically combo their abilities, doesn't feel right. Like, Rook is not some, like, OP god, you know? They can also be doing as much as I am. Just like in Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Inquisition. Why is it we got to Veilguard and suddenly our companions are
Dalish arrows.
Completely inept?
Strife and the other Veil Jumpers were here.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners.
Ooh, what's that? Ooh, piece of candy. Fizzling fragments. Got a lot of rare stuff there. Oh my goodness, what just happened, Rook? Why are you vaulting over the edge when I'm running? It's so annoying. Can I loot this?
Over there, that cage. I think that's where the Dalish are being held.
Great.
Almost there. We can make it.
I gotta fight through like 500 more Venatori.
You, intruder, have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer. You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
Dude, he is super vampire-y, and I love it. Being able to do the whole, like, you know, control your mind thing. What's the word I'm looking for? Telekinesis. Not telekinesis. What's that? Like, can talk to you in your head.
We have to be quick before the Venatori catch up.
Okay, I have a feeling going that way is not going to do anything. I'm just going to have to come back this way, because this is like this big ol' arena. Can I go out this way? Aha. Alright, whatever. I was expecting a fight here, but there ain't none. Now, at least. Freaking Rook vaulting on every single thing that we run past. Yeah, I like how vampire-y he is. I kind of feel like they should have just made him been like, oh yeah, the old gods, they're these sanguinar people. It's like, oh, it's cool that they're vampires. That would have been a cool thing. Have we had vampires in Dragon Age? I don't remember. Off the top of my head, I want to say I think there was something like a vampire. Whether or not it actually was a vampire, who knows? Let's interrupt him. Pop, pop. Right in the face. Alright, mage is dead. Goo. Goo. I'm gonna flip over here. Specifically so I can engage one of them at a time without being interrupted constantly. That guy's on the wall. I didn't realize it until just now. Alright, let's pause this. Just so I can go ham without getting hit. Oh, come on. I blocked that. Maybe I did a little early, though. Let's get this.
That way. Through the gate.
Hey, they did something. Open sesame.
Damn it. Shut tight. And the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
There has to be another way out.
Yeah. It was fairly obvious after turning around. Or maybe this isn't the way out. Really? It was just for a worn handpick. I just wish loot felt... Oh, come on.
Shit.
Rook, let's go.
We're stuck. Gate's shut and we can't open it from here.
Throw me a bone.
Handle it. Watch yourself.
Okay, so we just gotta defend against Venatori. Can't even see him. He's in the bush. Is there more enemies? I guess there is. I was kind of waiting for it, you know. Haha. Oh my goodness. I ha-ha'd too early. I didn't realize I was gonna totally whiff on his little head back thing that he was doing. No, hit the rune, thank you. Can I stack them all up here? Right? Yeah, this guy right here. He's the one. Welcome. Look at all that damage. That's the thing, like, their combo thing is so good, and I love it. But you do it once every 30 seconds. Whereas with the other 3 games, you frequently had different combos, especially in Inquisition, that you could be doing to detonate stuff.
Almost there, I think. Maybe.
There's an entire Venatori army coming for us.
We see Venatori all the time.
Like the perfect example, in my opinion, being Dragon Age Inquisition with the detonations, with the Mass Effect style. You know, you freeze things and then you hit it with a different thing and then it blows up and does a bunch of extra damage, right? Because their abilities are all share a relatively same cooldown. Some things are detached, but it's not frequent enough for that to be considered a normal thing.
Yes, we can do it.
You don't really get the freedom and opportunity to detach things. Whoa, what the heck? That thing's cool. Yeah, and the result is really annoying.
All right, everyone.
Pop, pop. Hit with this. I see that mage up there. But I'd rather just do a bunch of damage to this thing and try to blow through its armor right away. Get the immunity. Chew through that. Cool. Now, I'm actually going to cast that up on him. Oh, headshot, baby. Sometimes we get it. Sometimes we don't. In that case, that was one of our good ones. All right, let's go ahead and do our combo.
Finish it.
Finish him. Oh, let's run this way, shall we? That's cool. He's not like super difficult, but he is really cool. Can't deny it. Oh, does he have a weak spot on his back? Maybe he does? Oh, they almost got their combo. I'll just wait for a second. And run this way. I'll actually wait until after the laser beam, because it kind of seems like that's only okay. Like he's not being interrupted in that, no matter what I do. Okay, here we go. There we go. Boom, boom. Trying so hard here to give it enough damage to kill it. It's just like a giant. Oh, wow. That was its weak spot, I see. That felt nice. Got it right in the crotch as it opened up on me. It's almost dead. Come on. There we go. A little too much life, I think. Days. Legendary room.
Well, that's good.
We'll keep
Thanks,
the
boys.
exits clear while you head for the Dalish. Good luck.
Yeah. But was there loot up here? No? Okay, cool. Just making sure you guys got it, you know. Don't want to have to fire my team. Ooh, this is cool. The Dreadwolf statue there.
Fight is futile. My Venatori are legion.
I see a chest.
Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Where the hell's the chest? All right, first off, there's a ladder over there. Cool. Is this an arena? It might be. It's kind of hard to tell. Where does this go? Huh. What's down here? Not sure what that is. Just a light and a bunch of crates. No, Brooke. You jump through them, not over them. Oh, goodness. Okay, but seriously, where's the chest at? I see it on the map. But it's not there, which tells me either it's hidden. I think that's where we need to go. Or, all right, water-stained journal. The damaged journal of an Arlathan Veil Jumper. Most of the writing is now illegible, but it seems to detail the Veil Jumper's exploration of the ancient temple. Of particular interest is the following. Found a passage that took me to the top of the structure. Incredible view. We'll need to spend more time exploring. Okay, passage to the top. Incredible view. Is that letting me know that, yo dog, it's on the top, bud? I think that's exactly what it's saying. It's up there. So how do I get up there? How does one go up to there without going out? Maybe I go forward to go backward. You know what I mean? This loops back around. I'm gonna be honest. I got no idea. I'm just gonna leave it.
Wait. This feels off.
We're not where we were, Rook. I don't like this.
This is interesting. I feel like we got more twists and turns happening here. Find a way out of the trap.
Come on. We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
So that is what you're after. The Elven have been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
I just took the approach of following one wall.
We keep getting turned around or something.
It's Elganon. He's found us.
And she's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
Shit. There's Blight here. It wasn't Blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, more enemies. Come
You
on.
are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
Shit. The Dalish need help, and we're losing precious time going around in circles.
Yeah, we are. But I just keep taking the
We know
most
things
right
still
path.
right. What if Elganon sends Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep taking the most rightmost path. See if I get there that way.
Rook, can you hear me?
Solus?
Oh, what's going on here? Is Solus gonna get free?
Something's wrong.
Don't do it.
I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
Help, please?
Solus, we need your help.
Then I am pleased that for once, I can offer some assistance. If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Lathalin! Ma banal avanuris! Masalin Algalana!
I see what you mean. Let's keep moving. Solus is going to distract Elganon.
Cool. I can dig that.
You have no power here.
You have no
I
power.
don't think he's happy about that.
As long as it keeps him off us.
Thanks, Solus.
So, the dread wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again, you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Avalas Ban, Shevgar Fen Harel.
This is cool. I'm enjoying this. It could be better. Like, I keep thinking to myself, man, this would be so much cooler in a different game. But it's not bad. I'm enjoying it.
The only reason Mythal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your protege. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time, Dread Wolf.
Don't let him get to you, buddy. Don't let him get to you, you know? He's gonna say whatever he wants. It's up to you to ignore him. It's like what I tell my kids, like,
We can do this.
your brothers and sisters gonna tell you,
Your struggle is pointless, and your faith in the Dread Wolf is misplaced. Give up. Save yourself. Save your friends.
like, they're gonna tell you anything to get under your skin. It's up to you to ignore them. Good boundaries. Trying to teach.
I think this is it.
Did we do it?
I think
Wait.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
Yeah, what about that chest back there, you know? Veil's Edge. Still worse than what I got. I think I've gotten to the point where I'm not getting any new loot. That's where we're at now. Is that how I get over there? No, probably not. Alright, that's fine. Let's just move on. Not my worry. It's just a random chest. It's probably going to give me a crappy upgrade that I'm not even going to use. You know what I mean? May as well just ignore it.
The Dalish.
Destroy the magical crystal keeping the cage locked.
I could do that, or
The cruelty is nothing new. What has happened to the vaunted brilliant mind?
I could kill that guy off.
The blight has left you blunt and slow. A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were.
Let's do the ability on this one.
Irritation. A fly buzzing ceaselessly.
How did I miss that, you know?
Speak to you in this time. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
What? Were you talking to me? Sorry, they're very loud.
They're very loud. They won't stop talking to me.
Ready to go.
Yeah, I'll just pop this crystal. Feels like we're almost done with the mission. Where you going,
Once the blight
homies?
is free, it will rule this world.
Where is
You
that
will
crystal
be
for
its
them?
attack dog.
Oh, it's on the other side
You
here.
will burn this world at its command, as Andrul did at yours. You will leave only ruin behind
Sure,
you.
that works.
This world is ruined already. Your veil.
Combo that, please.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage without using the blight.
I hate when I do this point blank. But, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures.
The blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down.
Oh, I see. When it opens its mouth, that's the time to zap it with whatever range shot you got.
There is a place for you at my side in a new, glorious empire.
But it will not have Alluvians, will it? Junei built them. Now he is dead. Our great cities came from Sileis. Our deepest mysteries from Durtham.
I will restore it all. Their achievements will not be lost.
You were a bully who ruled over what others had built, and now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane? You cannot rebuild the world by stitching together monsters.
This is cool. This is well written. I'm really enjoying this. Explorer suit +9.
You saved us.
Time to get out of here. I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganan's sight.
Solus, thank you.
Cool, really cool.
Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
Yeah, give him the scowl.
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elgar'nan was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to its own. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
So, yeah. Got something to say after this. An observation, mind you.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masaranis, Lethalin.
Weird as it sounds, we couldn't have done it without the God of Lies.
The sun rises until it doesn't. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it, a punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear about it first. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
Cool. Oh, part 10. Blood of Arlathan. Now we're getting close to the end. Team rushed to Arlathan Forest to save the Dalish elves from Venatori sacrifice. There they witness Elgar'nan awaken his dragon thrall, Lusakan, once worshipped as the old god of night. Dalish blood would have been spilled to restore the dragon to full strength, but with Solus's help, Elgar'nan's plan was thwarted. With his captives lost, Elgar'nan was forced to sacrifice his own cultists to his dragon. Boom, leveled up.
Might be a good time to see what Solus thinks of all this.
Big level up, too. So we got to talk to Solus, and then it's going to have us talk to everybody else seeing it. That's how it's going to work. So an observation. So the way that game reviews work often is a reviewing outlet, let's say a GameSpot, an IGN, a whatever, even smaller creators like Kind of Funny or something like that. They will get a key maybe a week out, sometimes longer, depending on just kind of where the game is at getting up to launch. And then they will have that amount of time to fully review the game. And long games like this need a lot more time to review. And so when that time crunch is a lot shorter, the reviewers feel the need to beat the game in order to review it, which means they often skip a lot of the side stuff, beeline it to the end, and get the normal experience that like the main mission will allow for in this case. And if you were only playing most of the main missions, or all of the main missions and then some of the side stuff, yeah, you would feel like this game is pretty good. Because the main stuff is so good. Like everything with Solus, I love. It's so good. But if you're playing like me and you're being a completionist, you're doing all of this side stuff, it does the illusion breaks down of how this game is. Because you start seeing the vast majority of the game for what it is, rather than getting that mainline experience, which is really polished, and it's kind of like dichotomy between the two. And I feel like that's interesting, because that does explain some of the differences between like review scores for the game and user scores for the game, because the users are going to try to 100% this, because most of them are Dragon Age fans and they want to see everything. But the 100% experience is less than the I'm going to beeline the main quest experience. An example of a game that the 100% experience feels better than just the mainline experience is like The Witcher 3. If you did all of the side quests and you're like going through and you're finding everything, that game is amazing because everything kind of ties together in really cool ways, and you don't feel like, oh, I'm doing the main quest versus I'm doing a side quest a lot of the time, because sometimes the main quest you thought was a side quest and it turns out it is part of the main quest, and it's like really cool how they did that design, but that's really hard to replicate. And there are only a few games where that 100% experience is better than the I'm just going to mainline it. For example, Inquisition, everybody who was like me wanted to do the 100% experience, to go to the Hinterlands and just get everything done and clear all the things and play it like an open world game from that time. But in reality, the best thing to do wasn't to do that. It was to kind of mainline a bit of the story to begin with, and then go back and do some of the exploration. And it's just interesting, an interesting observation when it comes to Veilguard, that I feel like the main quest is so good, and a lot of the side stuff is kind of middling at best, with a handful of exceptions. And I think that does affect people's view of the game, of how good it is, because everything that is not as good as the main quest is slowly bringing that score down in your head, But if you had only just done the main quest stuff, I think most people would have had a good time with the game.